Hello. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing today? It's Guardian Zay, the Forest Halfling. Hello everybody. Hi Derp. Yo, you're blue. You got a blue leaf. Hello Nasimov. Hi Derp. Hi Fish. Hi Count. Hi No. Hi Scar. Hello everybody. Hi Zay, it's like 8 p.m. Why? Well, it's because I got off work. Apparently they decided to give me a late schedule today, so I thought this might be a good opportunity to do this instead. Boy, it's the start of the day for me. What you mean bedtime story? Sorry. I already have my book out. Hold on, let me put my book away real fast. Book, go. Hi Unlucky Toby. Hi Dark Pikachu. So I decided that instead of doing my typical streams and all that, I decided why not just do this instead. Also, one of my friends actually showed me another face cam, which is actually insanely better. Like I can actually I feel so much more expressive. Kaizan, you okay there? It's just like, love me. So yeah, I can actually, I feel like I'm so much more expressive with this new face cam that my friend showed me, and I love it. Love Kaizan. I do love you. I do love you, Kaizan. I love all my nuggets. Why wouldn't I? Like, here's the cool thing. I can actually do this with my eyebrows. Look at it. Oh. I love it. Kaizan, go play Omori. Why? Oh, Kaizan, relax. I know that's not the end of that. There's Kaizan, relax. Is my music too low, by the way? Wiggle the eyebrows. I can also wink. Wait. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Look at the tiny little, look at the little tiny lad. Look at him. He still does not have a nose. Why would I have a nose? Oh. No, Toby, don't. Toby, but thanks. Why is it beans though? Why is it beans? Hi, Ari Mal. How you doing, little cat? Oh man, so how's everybody's day been going? My day was actually all right. This is the first time I actually had such a late shift. It was interesting. It was very interesting. Oh sweet Jesus. You know what, the one thing I really hate is that Jesus Christ. If there's one thing that I really hate is that the chat on stream, it doesn't show the actual emote, it just shows the words. So it's like Zabeans up there. My leaf is blue now, right? I can't tell. Yes, it is fake. Oh my god, there's so many blue leaves. There's so many blue leaves on the chat. Oh, I love it. I want to see more leaves in the chat so badly. I really do. There's a lot of beans. There is, in fact, a lot of beans. You know, actually, even though I have a bean, I haven't had beans in a while. Maybe I should have some beans. Beans. Bingus. What is this? Lost my adorable little capo. Hold on. So I actually saw something. God, I forgot when I saw this though, but you know what? I just wanted to show you guys real fast because why not? I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently, yeah, it's a thing. So here, have this. Check this out. Oh boy. Here's something that's just a wee bit cursed. It's just, I think we all kind of can take a guess about what this reminds you of. You almost made me choke on my drink. I'm sorry, Nasima, but I had to show it. Also, wait till I have money. I can't get the leaf. Don't worry, Ari Mal. Don't worry, Arimau. I would love to see more leaves, but take your time. It's fine. Wait, is that a sleeping bag? I think it is. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what it's supposed to be. But I was wondering what different colors would this come in. I would love to have like a blue or a green one. A blue or a green one would be amazing. When I first saw this though, I just could not stop laughing. Can we get gun on the table? Why? Why do you want a gun on the table? Hold on. Wait, why do you want a gun on the table though? Why of all things a gun? This looks nothing like mine, but... Oh, hold on, wait. I might actually have one that looks like mine. Hey, did this work? Maybe this one actually... Oh, this one's even better. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This definitely looks a lot more closer to mine than the other one. Let's see. Where do I... What do I replace here? Let's go ahead and replace this right here. The halfling's neutral B is gun. Imagine that. I was just like a forest halfling, and for some reason one of my main source of a weapon to use to defend myself was just a gun. But no, you guys will actually see what my... Oh my gosh, yeah, in mid-April, I'm going to become chuny as hell. So don't you guys, it's going to be great. Where is that? There it is. There we go. Whoop. Just that wee little lad just right there. Just right there. There you go. I'll just have that right there. I can't unfortunately rotate it, so it's just going to be like that. Gun is nug backwards. What is nugget backwards? Tegun. Stream is now dead. Does my stream actually die if I have this on stream? You know what? I'm actually worried, so maybe I should for his neutral bees, he wields a gun. Halfling going full Doom guy? No, I would never go full Doom. So yeah, I actually think that this would be really funny to have this sleeping bag. At least I think it's a sleeping bag. I think it would actually be really funny to have as a sleeping bag. Because, I mean, just think about it, honestly. Different colors for it and everything. Where did this picture go? Only go half Doom, then you can do. Yeah, ready for the trees, but all fun and games until the grass speaks Irish. Everybody's gangsta until the water starts speaking Latin. I can't stop watching those videos. That there's a YouTuber named Maxor who makes some really great videos called incorrect summaries of whatever. He did like an incorrect summary of Ace Combat. I would definitely recommend it easily. It motivates me honestly to make a Lobotomy Corporation version. Wait, was that Maxor? Yes, it was. Everybody's gangsta until the water starts speaking Latin. Wait, why do we hear Latin music in the background? Oh my gosh, his videos are so great. I love them. Again, he motivates me to make like a Lobotomy Corporation version of his type of like videos. A Lobotomy Corporation or Library of Ruina, then do it. See, the issue with that though is that it would take so long for Lobotomy Corporation, because I would have to restart the game and I'd have to do it from scratch basically. I'm having way too much fun with these emotes. No, what are you doing? At least it got ruined on stream, so at least there's that. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good, Thomas. How about you? Thomas, it's been a while since I've seen you here. How you doing? Do it, I dare you. I would have to... I've been thinking about probably cutting time on my streaming schedule to start focusing on videos and other stuff. Because I have some other projects that I've been thinking about, like that Valentine's stream I had. That was actually a test stream to see if I can actually do some other projects. And I'm hoping that I could actually manage the other ones. Lies to what? Zeus, you know what the other projects... I already told you what the other projects were, Zeus. And if you tell anybody else, I will never trust you forever, Zeus. Don't do it. Please don't. I want to keep it a secret until it actually does happen. It would probably take a hot minute to make that project happen, but yeah, it'll be great though. I think it'll be really fun. The Valentine's stream was amazing. Looking forward to anything similar to it. I definitely could have done a bit better on it. I know that much. It was a little slow because it was my first time trying something like that out, and I think the next one, I feel like it's going to be a lot better, I think. Other projects, sleeping. No, that's not one of my projects. That would never be one of my projects. Sleeping? Although I feel like, honestly, I feel like my streams are getting a little weaker purely because I don't get enough sleep, I think. Like, I've noticed that whenever I play something, I unfortunately don't really commentate on it too much. And I feel like one of those issues might be because I don't sleep as much. So maybe I should actually start sleeping a little more. I always figured that like, I can get 5 hours of sleep. That's plenty. And I mean, maybe it isn't, I guess. How much of these have I done actually? Oh wait, I've already done these, yeah. So there's also this that I found, and sweet Jesus, it like, I am not a materialistic person, but when I saw this, it is a Bondrewd Figma, and holy crap, is it awesome. Oh, I would love to have a Figma of Best Dad. Like, it is so good. Do you need a personal Morgana? Who's Morgana? I know Morgana from, that's Morgan, never mind. I know Morgana from League of Legends. That's probably it. I'm really disappointed I missed the Valentine stream. I checked earlier in the day and figured you weren't streaming for the holiday. It would be weird if it would make sense if I was streaming, if I wasn't streaming for the holiday, if I didn't have it. If I was able to celebrate that holiday, but I didn't. So I celebrated with you guys, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, although I feel like I definitely could have done better on it. But don't worry, next time it would be better. That's someone from the Abyss. Yes, this is Bondrewd, the Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer? I think it's Dawnbringer. I forgot. It's been a while since I've read it. The cat from Persona 5 who constantly tells Joker to go to sleep. Oh, that thing. Looking cool, Joker. That thing. I want to kick it. I second a sleeping stream. Okay, well, the problem is that I could possibly get in trouble with YouTube for that because, again, apparently there's a policy saying that you need to be able to moderate your chat. Like, I think maybe it's like you specifically have to moderate it, like you, the streamer. I can't even have Jesus or Zeus keep an eye on the chat while I do a quote-unquote sleep stream. So, well, you blink in horrendous speeds or new cameras giving you spasms. Maybe it's a little bit of column A or column B. I don't know. I want to loot it and then kick. No. You don't do something like that to Morgana of all things. But yeah, this Figma though, it's absolutely amazing. However, it's like $150, so that's never gonna happen. I would never spend that much. Man, would that be awesome to have that. And then I also saw this, or what, somebody sent a link of this to me. It is, I don't exactly know what it is specifically, but it's Master Asia from G Gundam as a latte. I don't know why, but for some reason he's a freaking latte. I'm so confused, but gee, it's so cool looking. It is. My internet is shite, my guy. Oh, I'm sorry, Zeus. Maybe I have Zeus hosts then, not sure how the logistics of that. Oh, that's why he said that. Jesus will be your savior while you sleep. Well, again, I don't think YouTube will even allow that. I think YouTube will still be like, no. Yo, Master Asia. I know Master Asia is so cool. I loved playing as him in what's it called? In Dynasty Warriors Gundam. He was so strong. So surprisingly, a lot of the characters actually have like different fighting, not like different fighting styles. They all have like different attacks and all that, but they were specific to what they were supposed to do. Like Master Asia was actually a really good 1v1 fighter. He did so much damage in 1v1 fights. Whereas someone like Wing Gundam, Wing Gundam had like a lot of AoE damage, so he can actually clear out a lot of people, as opposed to Master Asia. Master Asia wasn't really that good at clearing compared to him, but man, did Master Asia do some serious damage in Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I think one of my favorite things was what was it? I think like every 100 kills they would say something, like a note would show up at the bottom like Master Asia has killed 500 enemies or something like that, and then Master Asia would pop up at the bottom and say, "You don't know me? I am Master Asia, the undefeated of the East." It was so good. Oh, I love that game. I really wish it was on Steam or something, if it was on PC. I would love to play it. Wait, I think it's actually on PS2. I remember playing it, I think on the 360, but I believe they actually had it on the PS2 as well. Different fighting styles of mashing one button. No, I'll have you know it's 2 buttons, thank you. Yeah, it's mainly just like XXX into the YY, basically. Or XYY, XXYY, XXXXYY. It's that kind of stuff. But it's more so like they had different attacks and different animations. Depending on what that was, depends on how your character would fight. Another cool thing was they actually, some of the characters had team attacks, and if you did some characters specifically with another character, they would actually have specific voice lines for them. Like Master Asia's like thing that he says when he's about to do like an ultimate attack or something is like, "Look, the East is burning red," or something like that. I forget what it was exactly, but when he starts saying that, and if you have Peru from a completely other Gundam series, she would actually start saying it too. It was so great. Or I think it was supposed to be with Domon. Yeah, I think she was actually supposed to do a tag move with Domon to do that. Oh man, Dynasty Warriors Gundam is probably my favorite Dynasty Warriors game. I did play a little bit of Hyrule Warriors, but that one was like, I didn't play that one too much though. I feel like I kind of wish I did play a little bit more of it. Time for it. PS2, time for the I don't think I can say that word. Have any of you guys played Dynasty Warrior games? Which one is your favorite? I was thinking about grabbing the, what was it? Age of Calamity? Yeah, I was thinking about grabbing Age of Calamity actually. Only downside was I heard the frame rates aren't too hot, unfortunately, so maybe that would be like, nope, never mind, just kidding. It was just a prank. Muso. Yeah, any Muso games in general. Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't Persona 5 Strikers come out? Isn't that a Muso? Dynasty Warriors 5. I played some Hyrule Warriors, but that's it. Yeah, I didn't play too much of Hyrule Warriors, and I kind of wish I did get to play a little bit more. I didn't own it though. It was somebody else's. I played Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage. That's a Muso? Really? I didn't know that was a Muso. Huh. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of God Hand actually. No, God Hand isn't a Muso. I know that much. Oh, maybe I should play God Hand on stream. So many games I should play. So many games I want to play. Only played Hyrule Warriors. It was fun, but I think I prefer beat 'em ups like SOR4. What's SOR4? What does that stand for? SOR4. Streets of Rage. Yeah, actually I don't blame you, because I actually like playing Dungeon Fighters. Dungeon Fighters, I would say, is pretty similar to Streets of Rage and those type of games. Dungeon Fighters Online was a beat 'em up, but in MMO type of with MMO mechanics. Oh my gosh, that game was so much fun, especially the PvP. The PvP in that was a blast too. I think, unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to stream that though. It wouldn't make much sense to watch it unless you actually play the game. Korea loves the hell out of Dungeon Fighters. Dungeon Fighters is actually one of, like, I think it's like top 10 in most in getting like the most money or something, or like in sales in like any game. I want to play Hyrule Rules, but I got Dust Driver and Sakuna of Rice and Ruins instead. Dust Diver wasn't even that good. What is Dusk Diver? I know Sakuna of Rice and Ruins. Sakuna of Rice and Ruins is great. Dusk Diver. is a vibrant action RPG which takes place in the iconic streets of Taipei. Fight alongside guardians and utilize a unique action-oriented combat system to protect the neighborhood from diamonds. The hell? This looks mental. Did this game come out recently? When did this game come out? It looks... Well, I haven't never heard of it. October 25th of 2019. Never mind. It's like practically a year and a half old. It's painfully mediocre. Oof. Yeah. Is that a Muso game too? Yeah, it's just shit. It's hard to make like a decent Muso game, I guess, because you have to follow the obvious formula of like a lot of enemies, you fight them, but you got to make it fun and enjoyable though. You can't just like spam a button, kill enemies and go to the next area. You have to actually like find different ways to make it enjoyable, which I think Hyrule Warriors did a pretty good job on. Like they had bosses that show up and you had to like defeat them in specific ways, and you had like abilities and items, although you didn't really have to do that. You didn't really have to use those items later on, I believe. Yeah, something like Persona 5 Strike. Persona 5 Strike, I don't really know too much about. I know one of this VTuber lad that I was keeping an eye on, he is actually playing it. I think he's already has like a third stream of that game. I was thinking about grabbing it because I do like me a Muso game, but I don't really know Persona 5 though, so I would probably rather play Persona 5 first and then play Persona 5 Strikers. Persona 5S is a lot different than traditional Warriors games. Huh. I'm looking forward to playing Resident Evil 8 Zay. I could really care less about Big Mommy Vampire. I don't really know what's going on with the game. It's a first person, it's similar to Resident Evil 7. So I didn't even play Resident Evil 7 actually, to be honest. Maybe that should be a game I should stream. I don't exactly remember too much about Resident Evil 7 either. All I just know is that you get kidnapped by a family. And yeah, I don't think Resident Evil 7 would probably be a good one though, because I've already done enough of that. I've already seen enough of it to where it's like, it wouldn't really matter too much to me. I've been spoiled too much. You could care less. That means you care at least a little. I mean, it's an interesting character. I would watch any SMT stream you do. Okay, maybe not because spoilers, lol. I mean, apparently everybody wants me to play Persona 3 or Nocturne, I think. SMT Nocturne. Those are the two that people have been asking me to do. And 7 is fun, but the re-stuff start way later in the game. Yeah, that's also what I saw or remember. It's like you're first in the house with the family and they're trying to like murder you or whatnot, do silly things. And then eventually, you get like into a boat or something? It's like a giant ship. Yeah, it's something like that. If I were to choose between Persona 3 and Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, I think I would probably choose Persona 3. Shin Megami Tensei 4 is the best starting place in my opinion. You know, I actually did play a Shin Megami Tensei game, but it was the online one. It was wasn't it just called Shin Megami Tensei Online? I was doodling. I'm here now. Hi, Shinidine. You know, I thought that like face on keyboard you said at the beginning, I thought that was actually like an abbreviation for something. And I was thinking like, is this a new Persona game I've never heard about? Like bzz, bzz. Then again, I haven't played many and I am biased to to 4. Honestly, Persona 3 is very repetitive. I don't know. Some people were just saying that Persona 3 is probably one of the better ones because of what because of like they just want to see people's reactions to it or whatever. SMT, imagine us the MMO. Yeah, Wasn't there a Shin Megami Tensei MMO? I'm pretty sure that's what I played like a long time ago. And then the server shut down. Don't start with SMT Strange Journey, it will demolish you. Demolish you isn't by like it'll bore me, or would it actually like, is it hard? Because I think you should already know me. I like a challenge. And if that's a challenge, that sounds interesting already. Although to me though, RPGs don't seem, JRPGs or RPGs in general don't seem too hard, because you could just level up if you want to, and then you could mow down whatever's in front of you. Unless you specifically have to strategize and use buffs and debuffs, which nowadays not many JRPGs like to do that. They just kind of... that's one thing I don't like, is like when buffs and debuffs, they don't really work against bosses, because then it's like, what's the point? Imagine is the MMO. Also, there are fan servers up. Yeah, I still remember trying to just get as far as I can in that game. Like in terms of just traveling, not even leveling up, so. It got the reputation of the hardest one, but it's only the OG version. So there's a second version of it, and that one's apparently like as hard or something. What was I? Oh my god, that's right. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Let's see. I want to see something real fast. Am I still in Mario Kart? I am. So I saw that apparently, I think Ghouls and Ghosts is actually out on the Switch. And if it is, I really want to get it, because Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghost was one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo, and I've been wanting to stream it off of the Switch for a while, but I haven't done it yet. Recent releases. Huh? It's not? Oh no. So the reason why I thought it was, I guess it's not out yet. So the reason why I thought it was out, did my music stop? It did. So the reason why I thought that it was out was because I saw Pecora playing it. So I figured that it's out then if she's playing it, but maybe she just got like maybe she got like a free, she got to play it early because she's so popular, Pain Pecco and all that. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's pre-order. $30 for pre-order. Oh, the release date is tomorrow. Guys, you know what I'm streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow's gonna be great, and I'm gonna have a punishment for it and everything. It's gonna be fun. Oh, you guys will never expect what the punishment is going to be. Just passed by to say hello, but I'm gonna go to bed. Costa, don't you want a bedtime story to go to sleep to though? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this once I'm done with the stream. I'm definitely pre-purchasing it, because yeah, I love Super Ghouls and Ghosts too much to not to. Nocturne is the most SMT game out there. It's like the most pure essence of SMT. So if you want to get the most and truly see what SMT is, then go for Nocturne. Your new face cam is kind of creepy. Why? What's wrong with it? Am I too expressive for you? You pose an interesting proposition. No worries. Yeah, definitely stay by. I was actually probably gonna start the bedtime. I was gonna read the book soon. Actually, I was probably gonna do 30 minutes of chat and then do it. And we are currently at the 30-minute mark. So I guess this could be it now. So do you guys want a bedtime story? Dear God, I want to get that game so badly though. There's a lot of games I want to get on the Switch now. It's kind of looking pretty promising for it. Yes, what game? What's it called? Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection? Ghouls and Goblins Resurrection? Ghost and Goblins Resurrection, yeah. It's apparently supposed to be a sequel, from what I understand.
Bird up.
Oh, hello, Bird Up. Hello, 99. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. I don't remember if I said thank you to wait, no, I was actually more so panicking rather than saying thank you, but thank you Toby and thank you Kaizan. Thank you Toby for the 50 and thank you Kaizan for the 20. Thank you so much. I love you little nuggets, you little lads, but I think it's time for the good old book. So you know what, here, in fact, I even got you some milk. I got you some milk. Is that, do you guys like that? It's nice and warm. Do you guys like warm milk? Hello again, you planty boy. Is that what I am now? I'm a planty boy. How does milk do it for you guys? No bedtime stories, please. Just memes. Well, the title says that there's supposed to be a bedtime story. So if I don't do it, then I'm lying. I'm not a liar. I would never lie. Is it soy? No, it's not soy milk. It's just regular old milk. 98%. Gotta love that 90. I personally like whole milk though. You going to sleep? No, I'm putting you guys to sleep. I'm lactose intolerant. Do you have lactose-free milk? I have chalky milk. If that's what you want. Is chalky milk good? Wait, what the? This is lactose-free milk's a thing? Really? Is that really? What is your chest training routine? Just do push-ups, forehead. It's that simple. Or do bench presses. I just woke up, need to go to work. Oh, sorry, Thomas. Well, have a bedtime story before you go to work, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and start this, so I actually got a book. I went down to the store real fast and I found this nice little book. It is 5-minute stories, 13 timeless tales of Beatrix Potter. And these, I actually remember a few of these back when I was a wee little lad. So let's see, where's my book at? Where'd I put my book? 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 Huh? Where'd I put my book? Huh? There you are. Gonna get our book. Ooh. There we go. I have my book now. Let's go and get this music done, and then we're gonna have this music going, and let's see. Peter Rabbit 5-minute stories, and then the first story that we're gonna listen to, we're just gonna do one story, okay? And it's a 5-minute story, so get comfy, guys. Get comfy, okay? So let me just get you guys a little bit closer, just a little bit closer, okay? Here we go. How's that sound, guys? Is that all right? Is that good for you guys? Hold up, getting comfy. All right, I'll give you maybe 1 more minute to get comfy. Okay, how about that? Why stream so short? It's because it's very late, unfortunately, and I have work in the morning. It's very weird. No ASMR, please. Sorry, milk. But I'm not trying to do ASMR. I'm just trying to do a nice comfy talk. So I'm not trying to. I don't even know how to do ASMR. Is this how you do ASMR? I think you're supposed to whisper for ASMR, but I'm not gonna do whisper ASMR though. That's not what we're doing today. We're just doing nice book reading. Okay, so let's go and get this going. Here, you guys ready? This is supposed to be the tale of Peter Rabbit. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree. "Now, my dears," said old Mrs. Rabbit one morning, "you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there. He was put in a pie by Mrs. McGregor. Now run along and don't go into mischief. I am going out." Then old Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the wood to the baker's. She bought a loaf of brown bread and 5 currant buns. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who were good little bunnies, went down the lane to gather blackberries. But Peter, who was very naughty, ran straight away into Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. First he ate some lettuces and some French beans, and then he ate some radishes, and then Feeling rather sick, he went to look for some parsley. But round the end of a cucumber frame, whom should he meet but Mr. McGregor? Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees planting out young cabbages, but he jumped up and ran after Peter, waving a rake and calling out, "Stop, thief!" Peter was most dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one of his shoes among the cabbages, and the other shoe amongst the potatoes. After losing them, he ran on 4 legs and went faster, so that I think he might have got away altogether if he had not unfortunately run into a gooseberry nest and got caught by the large buttons on his jacket. It was a blue jacket with brass buttons, quite new. Peter gave himself up for lost and shed big tears, but his sobs were overheard by some friendly sparrows who flew to him in great excitement and implored him to exert himself. Mr. McGregor came up with a sieve, which he invented to pop upon the top of Peter, but Peter wriggled out just in time, leaving his jacket behind him, and rushed into the tool shed and jumped into a can. It would have been a beautiful thing to hide in if it had not so much water in it. Mr. McGregor was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed, perhaps hidden underneath a flower pot. He began to turn them over carefully, looking under each. Presently, Peter sneezed. Mr. McGregor was after him in no time, and tried to put his foot upon Peter, who jumped out of a window, upsetting 3 plants. The window, what is happening to the music? The window was too small for Mr. McGregor, and he was tired of running after Peter. He went back to his work. Peter sat down to rest. He was out of breath and trembling with fright, and he had not the least idea which way to go. Also, he was very damp with sitting in that can. After a time, he began to wander about, going lippity-lippity, not very fast, and looking all around. He found a door in a wall, but it was locked, and there was no room for a fat little rabbit to squeeze underneath. An old mouse was running in and out over the stone doorstep, carrying peas and beans to her family in the wood. Peter asked her the way to the gate, but she had such a large pea in her mouth that she could not answer. She only shook her head at him. Peter began to cry. Then he tried to find his way straight across the garden, but he became more and more puzzled. Presently, he came to a pond where Mr. McGregor filled his water cans. A white cat was staring at some goldfish. She sat very, very still, but now and then the tip of her tail twitched as if it were alive. Peter thought it's best to go away without speaking to her. He had heard about cats from his cousin, little Benjamin Bunny. He went back towards the tool shed, but suddenly, quite close to him, he heard the noise of a hoe. Scritch, scratch, scratch, scritch. Peter scuttered underneath the bushes, but presently, as nothing happened, he came out and climbed upon a wheelbarrow and peeped over. The first thing he saw was Mr. McGregor hoeing onions. His back was turned towards Peter, and beyond him was the gate. Peter got down very quietly off the wheelbarrow and started running as fast as he could go, along a straight walk behind some black currant bushes. Mr. McGregor caught sight of him at the corner, but Peter did not care. He slipped underneath the gate and was safe at last in the wood outside the garden. Mr. McGregor hung up the little jacket and the shoes for a scarecrow to frighten the blackbirds. Peter never stopped running or looked behind him till he got home to the big fir tree. He was so tired that he flopped down upon the nice soft sand on the floor of the rabbit hole and shut his eyes. His mother was busy cooking. She wondered what he had done with his clothes. It was the second little jacket and pair of shoes that Peter had lost in a fortnight. I am sorry to say that Peter was not very well during the evening. His mother put him to bed and made some chamomile tea, and she gave a dose of it to Peter. 1 tablespoonful to be taken at bedtime. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread and milk and blackberries for supper. The end. Now go to sleep, my little nuggets. Okay?